Genome chip. Huh?
Rise from your grave. This is Altered Beast for PlayStation 2, and I hope you like that little transformation clip in the introduction, because you'll see that a lot. My favorite variation is the one where his eyeballs explode. Now that's got a sting. In this game you play as a so-called Genome Cyborg who gets thrown out of a helicopter while flying to Forest City to fight some monsters. Of course he bumps his head on his way down and loses all of his chips, which you have to run around and collect again in order to power up.
Where the hell am I?
It's made in a sort of Metroidvania design, meaning that you need to defeat bosses to get your chips back in order to traverse certain parts of the game. For example, you can learn how to jump higher with your werewolf form so you can reach higher platforms. You can obviously swim underwater with your merman form, and the Wendigo can lift huge boulders and cars and stuff that might block your path. Although I don't get to it in this review, you can also become a minotaur, a dragon, or Garuda, which is like this giant bird thing. On paper this all sounds like a very good idea, but it's actually quite tedious to switch back and forth between forms, as you have to watch this little animation every time you shift. Also the combat leaves quite a lot to be desired, as the camera controls are pretty slow. In boss fights they try to focus the camera on the boss so you always know where they are, but that makes it hard to fight all these minions that are running around, and you need to defeat those in order to get your health back and recharge your transformation bar, which is this green bar at the top left corner on the screen. As long as you are in your various beast forms it slowly runs out, and if it runs out completely you start losing health instead. You can replenish your health either by flat out defeating enemies or punching them in the gut in your human form to drain them like some kind of weird hand vampire.
Increased endurance, strength, and reactive transformation abilities. You've passed all the tests with flying colors. I finally succeeded! You are the ultimate Genome Cyborg! This chip contains the genetic information of a wolf. With it, you will be able to transform into something more than human!
This is one of those games that were only released in Japan and Europe, but it's nothing that Americans should feel they are missing out on, because it's honestly not a very good game. The excessively brutal transformations and bloody combat is pretty interesting at first, but in the long run those transformation sequences will feel like the most annoying part of the game. Play the original on the Mega Drive instead, it's slightly better than this.
We don't want your mind to transform as well, do we?
Transform? What are you talking about?
I don't suppose you would have the chips with you like you're supposed to. Though, I doubt that in your current state you even know what I'm talking about.
Wait! Damn!